Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot be there with you, but I could not miss this chance to send a message of strong support to the Vienna Economic Forum. If Europe learned something over the last century, it is that economic cooperation works. We saw the devastation of 2 world wars, but we also saw how their wounds were slowly healed as we worked together. This example, at the core of the European project, has been an inspiration to bring together a whole continent, across as well as beyond the European Union. And I'm especially proud of our work, just as I'm proud of the work of the Vienna Economic Forum, towards bridging European member states and all the economies in Europe. The Western Balkans are a great example of this. Our joint work in the context of the Western Balkans agenda on innovation, research, education, culture, youth and sport has been extremely meaningful. Take digital skills, for example. Just last year, the European Commission adopted the path to the digital decade. This is a concrete plan to achieve the digital transformation of the European economy by 2030. At the same time, we have continued deploying the Digital Education Action Plan, which has had a special focus on the Western Balkans as we develop the skills of young people across Europe. This has been instrumental in developing the human capital of all our regions. And we know the positive impact that skilled, motivated young people have on growth. In fact, I have seen very encouraging signs coming from the Western Balkans. You have put in place new research and innovation strategies. You have increased national funds for research and innovation. You have coordinated regional efforts in increasing your innovation potential, and you have continued to develop smart specialization strategies, more and more the key to regional growth in so many sectors. The Western Balkans are a success story, especially when we look at the numbers. Under Horizon 2020, cooperation with the Western Balkan economies amounted to 160 million euros, reaching more than 900 researchers and innovators across the region. Under Horizon Europe, this figure looks like it will continue to grow. For example, the funding in 2021 shows an impressive result. Western Balkan participants attracted around 36 million euros from Horizon Europe. It was the best year in the history of the region's participation in the framework programs. This success feeds, of course, into the many innovation hubs supported by the European Institute of Innovation and Technology, along with its knowledge and innovation communities. These communities are the perfect ecosystem for innovators to develop, especially with initiatives like EIT Jumpstarter, our pre-acceleration program for high-potential early-stage teams of innovation in the Central, Eastern and Southern European regions. EIT Jumpstarter also powers our pre-accelerator in Ukraine, helping Ukrainian innovators turn their ideas into successful businesses. This help ranges from online training to expert mentoring or subgranting. All these synergies, connecting education to research and innovation, culture and youth, end up connecting our societies. After all, a rising tide hits all boats. And we need a rising tide, especially now that we must stand together against Russian aggression, developing the strategic autonomy of our democracies across all of Europe. This is the blueprint for recovery and for rebuilding. These investments, just like all your work and cooperation, will be instrumental in bridging all our regions, our economies, connecting innovation valleys to innovation hubs. They will empower our young people, something we have an obligation to do, especially as 2022 is the European Year of Youth. You can count on the support of the European Commission. Even more importantly, you can count on each other, on the Vienna Economic Forum. As Ambassador KIRTCHEVA put it last June, where there is a will, there is a way. And you can count on the European Union to walk alongside you as you create this way together. I wish you a very fruitful forum.